4th grade. It was bigger than I was, so that was fun. But yeah, and then when I was like in 8th grade, my dad always played the guitar, and he had like an old classical guitar around the house that I would just fiddle on, and I just kind of taught myself to play, but really as a vehicle to be able to write music. I'm definitely a musician by nature, but my songwriting is like that's my thing. Like I've written since I was a little kid, and I would always make up songs, and now it's really easy because you can just put everything in your phone. You have to carry around a journal with you everywhere.
Do you still have the notes from that second song? What was the second song again?
Because that was
amazing.
It's on Spotify.
Okay, do you have the notes for that?
I have it in my phone.
You do?
Yeah.
How easily is it for you to get them?
It's in my bag. It's actually my phone's right there. I'm gonna grab it. But that's a lot of the way I write music now. Is I just. You're good.
No, I don't like this. It's not the song. It's when I see something creative, real creative, like I love to hear the creative process behind it. And like with you, right? When the show's over, I sit in back and I tell you, oh, this is this joke. I came up with it by thinking of this first. Like I came up with the joke the other day because of Andre the Giant shit in the toilet, right? So Andre the Giant had to shit in the bathtub because he was too big to use the toilet. So in my head, I was like, oh, when I have a guest on, I'm gonna say with a straight face, like, so you shit in the bathtub? No, do you? What? No. Like, so then I start that like banter, right? And it becomes weird, and like he's sort of in on it, you know what I mean? So he knows how to direct the conversation to not let it fizzle out. So that's my creative process for that, and so that's why I only did 2, but you can say 4. It was only 2. It was him and King Harris. Mm-hmm. He's part of us. That's why I didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Like if we're cool, like you know what I mean. If it was just me and Joe, I would probably said something like that to Joe.
Joe didn't even want to record that song.
This is why Joe's playing drums right now.
No, not really. We started recording it, and he was like, I don't know. And then we, did the whole arrangement.
And you were doing great in that, too. Both of you guys' vocals are fucking amazing in that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that song
Joe
is fun.
sounds like another me in the back.
Yeah.
No.
Joe's our human
It's
reverb
just Joe
unit.
Henry
Yeah.
Yeah, we need another Katie, so here
He's a curator. He's the vibe curator.
So do you have it?
Yeah.
What's the first note that you have? Or the note to yourself?
It's just the lyrics to the song.
Oh, you just wrote the lyrics?
Well, I piece it together. That's like I start writing something. Like the first part that I wrote was, I'm fighting off the urge to gas up this car, put it in drive, and point it where you are. Fighting all the demons, trying to hold me back, but I can't. That was the first part of that song that I was like, cool, that's an idea. And then like,
what was going on in your life
later,
that made you think that?
One of my friends was moving away. I used to live in San Diego, and I moved here like 6 years ago. My sister lives in San Diego, and we're really close. So just having conversations about wanting to be where someone else is, missing somebody, kind of that idea. And then, just then being stuck in a place that you don't really want to be, like wishing you were by the ocean, with your friends or whatever. It was kind of that idea of not being able to be there. My favorite line in the song is, so we stir until it tastes good and try to find the light. Busy ourselves so we can free our mind and try to not remember the way your hand felt in mine, but I can't.
And we all know that. Like, there comes a point in time where you stop remembering what they smell like, what they feel like, what they taste like. There's always that end, and that end's fucking bittersweet. You're strong. You're glad that you had that opportunity to know them, to meet them, to live them, but you're so sad. So
she's got a song called "Bittersweet" too.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but that song that you guys are talking about, I told her to put it on the back burner when we first started working on it because there was a lot of other songs that she was working on, and then we kind of spent a little bit more time on it, and then I was just like, oh wow, this is a fucking great song. Like the build on that song, it's just like
it's
phenomenal.
Weird for a song to end on a bridge, but there's like so much build up at the end of that chorus that like it's almost like one time too many, but then the drop down at the end, it's just like, oh, it kind of like gives you a breath a little bit at the end.
Do you remember, or who's that dude that was crazy and he was like shooting up like studios and shit? No, he's like a crazy producer. Back in the Spectre, yeah,
Oh.
Phil Spector. That is very reminiscent of his type of music, his type of producing. It's to build the big
Yeah.
build, a
Cool.
giant
Into
build.
that.
He calls that the wall of music, right?
Yeah.
No matter how you feel about Phil Spector, he was a genius. And how he created music was revolutionary, and it helped us get into the next phase. However, with that being said, pretty piece of shit of a dude.
Got to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
That's true. We're all
Yeah, all artists are. But it just like, and it was reminiscent of that, you know?
Yeah.
It's like something to grab onto and to get lost in.
I think it's just growing up with singing in different music groups where there's parts. It's not just you're singing a harmony. There's an actual arrangement to it. And that's what I think I love about music. And what I'm finding, like, as I'm recording more and more just on my own is, like, that's kind of where I go with it. Like, I always start with, you know, just the melody. And then I'm like, what cool kind of repeat phrases can you add in here? So then if you had a full band singing with you too, you'd have all these multiple parts like going on at the same time that aren't necessarily the main lyrics. It's like you weave other lyrics in. That's like one of my favorite things. And I think that's just from growing up singing choir or like smaller groups where people are singing an alto and a soprano and a tenor. You know, everybody's actually singing a part. It's not just sing along to this song, you know.
Yeah. So we had a group in here earlier, right before you guys. And how you're saying with the voices, this dude would come in with the cello.
Oh, cool.
And it's like hugging. He's like, you can see the music. The dude's like tailing the singer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
and
cool.
he's like, there's like a trail of stardust behind him
That's awesome.
as he's chasing the fucking singer with the cello.
Yeah.
And it's like, motherfucker, man. I only can tell shitty jokes. You know what I mean? This guy can play the cello.
This guy with his cello.
I know. I got shoulders and shitty fucking jokes.
We need a cellist. We need a
Call
cellist.
Josh.
That would be nice, huh? Have you thought about experimenting? I mean, fucking Mr. Joe Henry over there can probably do any music. You give him a flute.
He's a
He'll
man of
play
many
the flute and
talents.
do the drums at the same time.
I like to dive in the computer nowadays.
He's about that sample life.
Oh, you do that too, Joe?
I'm experimenting, but yeah,
He's good
I like the raw instruments too. I had a cello at one point. I would just fuck around with it, but I would just like play with it. I don't know how to play it.
Are you like good with math or something?
Mm,
Or you just
I'm horrible. With
He's
math.
left-handed. That's what we talked about this. He's left-handed. That's where his
I'm
creative
horrible with
brain
math.
comes from.
it just seems like you can just do everything, correct?
No.
What can't you do? You obviously can sing. You can play guitar. You can play.
I tell Katie, I think we're all a really good pair because each of us individually does our own thing, and when you put us all together and pretty much she writes these awesome songs that she writes, it's so easy for us to just kind of like help give it life in our own way, because in our own way it's really crazy. And me and Katie, we have this thing where I always tell her like, hear me out, and like I'll fuck with her track, and then I'll let her like listen to it and pretty much just like, you know, let me know what you know about this, what you do like, don't like. And I think we're all just like a really good pair together. It's fucking cool.
Found your people, huh, Joe?
I've never been involved with a group of people musically. I always did things all by myself,
Yeah.
and yeah, man. I like.
That's why I was
I always said
surprised.
I like to keep the good people, man.
I honestly thought like I was gonna have Joe Henry today and then Katie Lee today. That's I was under that impression. No, I already asked him, but by that point I already knew. Just, you know, Joe's Joe. And Joe's, he's a
I'm
a
cool
ball of
chilling. I'm
energy.
cool chilling back
He's
here though.
super
Like I
great.
said, Katie makes it so easy. Like this is where I like to be. Like I don't like to be the front person.
top
and,
guy?
Like I like to be creative in the back, just chilling, vibing out. Like I always take my shoes off. You know, I like to feel the floor. And
If he could, he'd be wearing a
Yeah,
tank
man,
top
they're just-
right now.
I told her I'm gonna wear tank tops tomorrow.
Yeah. We all wanted a tank top.
I noticed.
We,
Just like, fucking Katie.
we love Joe Henry here. I mean, there's been times where he's been on the show. We just went for 45 minutes just talking about how we love him and how
Man.
good looking he is. Yeah, and then we have
And
that song.
apparently a song too. Yeah.
That's
The
his
Joe.
walkout-
I showed him the Joe Henry song. He didn't know.
That's his walkout song now. No, but it should be.
You guys never heard that song?
No.
It's not Henry, Joe Henry. It's Joe Hendry.
I know, but still. It's great.
What do you do? He that guy does everything. Now he's wrestling. That's awesome. God. No wonder he
Because the wrestler that made that or that songs too, he created that song. He's an artist.
Oh, really? That is hilarious.
He's a real good. He does all instruments like Joe. Maybe that JH, fucking numerology. It's fucking some good luck with the creative side.
The two first names.
Jimi Hendrix, yeah.
Joe Henry. Joe Henry.
John Hughes, Jim Henson.
Jim Henson. Oh.
Uh-oh.
We just made a fucking new conspiracy.
How many of them were left-handed?
All of them.
Jimi Hendrix.
All of them. All of them.
Jimi Hendrix was
He
left-handed.
was left-handed. Yeah.
Jim Henson was left-handed. Yeah.
See, he said that. I got him some new snares and he was putting his name on it. And I was like, I don't think I ever realized that you were left-handed. But that makes full sense.
Okay, go
Get
ahead.
out.
Do a chat GPT, guys. Is Joe Hendry the wrestler left-handed?
Oh my
We're-
God.
We might have been
gotta
onto
look it
something.
up.
We're onto something. The Bulls are trash, though. The basketball team.
Not
I
the
love
animal.
you, Luke. He's moving. This is his last show.
Oh.
He's going to Omaha.
Oh, wow.
He likes corn.
He's going to the right place.
He's just
And
going to
Bulls.
Arizona. He's going to Arizona. There's no information.
Doesn't say.
Oh, he does. That makes sense.
I strum right-handed.
Oh.
He's a switch hitter.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
That's
why.
exactly why. I'm like, because he plays the guitar normal.
A lot of lefties get funneled down the
Left-handed
right-handed
guitar
way.
freaks.
I swing a bat right-handed.
I have your screensaver, your picture when you're in your jean jacket as my screensaver on my computer at work,
Oh shit! Right on,
and it's right-handed.
right on, my man.
I'm just joking. I don't. Fuck yeah. Just dripping, drip. Yeah. Bad boy Joe Henry. That was bad boy Ferret's face.
And your
Yeah.
hoodie underneath.
Let's back to this.
Oh no! Bitches get moist. Put it away, Joe. Save some pussy for the rest of
Oh
us.
my God, put your hoodie away.
With the tank top. Fucking done. There's only gonna be one race of babies, all Joe Hendrys.
It just falls off whenever Joe walks.
All right, guys.
So this is
move
a
on.
family show.
I was waiting for him to pop in. I was like, all right, let's see how far I can go.
All right. Moving on. Joe's like, I don't want to be the center of attention.
What is-
I remember telling her that earlier.
All right, so when we're doing this, what stage of the game are you at right now? Are you in writing phase? Are you in promotion phase?
All of it.
Oh, so you guys are
I'm
just
always writing.
okay.
Like, these guys know I send them like a new song every day if I could, but I don't because that would be annoying. But we're in the middle of recording. Well, we finished recording this album that we've been working on one of our new singles came out today. The first one that we played, Sin Again. So that one's out on Spotify. We just finished a few more last night that we're going to release. And then at some point in, I don't know, end of September, probably October, the full album will be out. So that's already done. We're just like mixing, and then we'll send it off for mastering and then get it up.
What do you? Are you guys planning on traveling or doing any?
I don't know. We're just trying to play some better venues. That
Do
was
you-
kind of the goal this year. Was like, let's just play some better venues where it feels like we're there for the music, not just as background noise, you know?
If you guys want to go to Nashville, I got you.
Okay.
And when I say go play there, I'm talking you're gonna get taken care of.
Okay.
He runs a lot of open mics.
Hell yeah.
He runs that place. I mean, not really runs it, but yeah, Mhm. Yeah, and
Yeah, I
there's
played in Nashville last year. My family lives out there, so I went
Oh,
for
hell
like
yeah.
a family thing. And
played the Bluebird.
no, I wish. I went by the Bluebird Cafe, but no, I played at the Green, what was it called? The Green Light Bar, I think. It's like near Broadway, kind of near downtown. And it was just like a songwriter, like Nashville style thing on stage. It was fun.
And then maybe we can introduce you to some people too. I'm gonna introduce you to Chris Austin.
Okay.
He's a good guy. He's a really, really good dude. He's a good person to know. He's working out in Austin or in Nashville right now, and he works with a lot of artists, but he also works with people. Like a writer, like how you're saying songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy out here. His name was Aaron Pack Sailor. He really he didn't his music didn't go that far, but his songwriting did.
Yeah.
And he helped Chris Austin. Chris Austin helped
Him get his
Pax
songs
get
somewhere.
get his songs to people. And I mean, in my opinion, I love Aaron, but you're fuck. You know what I mean? Like
Thank
you're gonna blow him away.
Finish that sentence.
That is my shitty joke. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
That's one of them. Yeah.
I mean, it would be one of the things that I always joke about is just being able to sell my music to somebody, because I'm 40, you know, so it's like
no
I
shit.
can't.
Stop saying that.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you get to a point where at some point you can't do all the things you could have done 20 years ago.
Nah,
So if
that's
the
what
song,
losers say.
but if the
okay.
music, but if the
Yeah, Jelly Roll.
But if the music is good enough that someone picked it up and took it somewhere, I'd be like, yes, like absolutely, because music is fluid. It's supposed to be part of someone's life. If it's not mine, then who else? You know, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
But I think of all these people that have written these like major bangers, and someone else has made them famous. You know, and it doesn't negate the fact that the song was good. It just needed somebody to sing it the way it needed to be sung, you know.
Also, we're in a sort of world where there's a lot of gatekeepers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so and sort of the music industry has turned into more popularity than actual artists. Like we were talking about it last week. Like you're not gonna the greatest song out right now, no one knows about it.
Yeah.
Like the best art right now, most people don't know about it. And it's because, you know,
Platforms
people
and
are,
yeah.
it's so easy to fall for that, especially like we were a local publication. They were giving us money, you know what I mean, to put people in. Not necessarily the cover, but they would try to get us like, oh, put this person on the cover, we'll give you this.
Yeah.
I tried not to do that. I'm not saying I didn't do that. I'm just saying I tried not to.
Right.
But I'm a small market, so imagine there's people, Rolling Stone, and certain people on certain podcasts. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot of like the cream doesn't necessarily rise to the top anymore.
Right. Well, and I think we're kind of in this age of being forced to be content creators and not just be musicians, and
That's tough.
and it's a bummer because like I don't know how to do any of that. You know, like I can figure it out. It's not, you know, but that's not my creative outlet, is not to create videos. You know, luckily I have friends that are able to help me with that stuff because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I have the songs at least for somebody to help me with them, but I just can't. It's hard to justify making videos like that, and just because I just feel so ridiculous. But
There-
it's necessary.
There's something like when you're singing a few of your songs, I was like, oh, I would use. Yeah, yeah. In my head, I'm like, I would do like a slideshow of like breaking up with a girl,
Oh, yeah.
via text while the song's in the
Oh
background,
yeah.
or a girl breaking up with you. And I was like, well, I mean, because it's like, it's emotional, you know what I mean? And that build, if you're a good enough writer, that's what I was thinking. I only tell shitty jokes. Didn't sound, that wasn't funny. So anyways, yeah. Use that. Go with that. Those are, you are that person. I promise you, you are that person. Go be that person. Go, you're fucking that person. Go. I feel like so privileged right now in this moment, like to have experiences. Like I feel like, remember Robot Nature first came through? I like very like privileged to have experiences in my life. So I appreciate it. Jaden,
Jaden Secor.
yeah.
Secor, yeah.
Love that kid.
And he got a lot better, and he had
And
like,
now
I
he's-
just,
he's playing
He's
everywhere now.
killing it
Yeah.
now, yeah.
he's gonna come in the fall. He couldn't come this
And
summer.
he's
He was
so
like too
solid.
busy.
He's like such a solid person. Just
A
really,
great human.
really nice and super helpful. He's recorded a couple of tracks for me.
Oh no shit, really?
Before I met Todd, Jaden and I would work on some stuff together with Joe, just like if I need a guitar track, and his bass player Nick.
Oh, Muffet.
I used to play a couple. He played a couple tracks on singles I released. They're so great, and Mike, they're just like cool dudes.
They used to be the Seaside Band.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were a cover band. Like maybe in 2013.
Because Mike's brother played with him, didn't he?
Mhm. Those three: Maffei, Mike, and Josh.
That's right.
The Beers brothers.
Yeah, that was like when and then I met Jaden.
Probably
Joey.
through Joe. Because they were linked up for a while.
I think
think
so.
that's-
He sat underneath the learning tree, right?
I think we probably started recording a song, and I was like, oh man, I know a guy that could throw some killer licks on this, and
Yeah.
I think after that, like everybody else, all history after that.
That's Oxnard. You can't wait to get back to Cam, huh? Joe, you're like, I need to get out of here. I know, I'm just fucking around. All right, so, do you guys have any direct next move? Is there something to look forward to? Is there a calendar?
There is. I mean, like all of the information about our upcoming shows. The next show is at Ojai Pub up in Ojai, which is just a little tiny restaurant up there, but we play there once a month. And I feel like we've kind of cultivated a nice music following there. I mean, Ojai itself is known for pretty good local music, but that place, I think, has kind of become like a local spot later at night too, because they're open until midnight.
Do you ever see John run through there?
Who?
Barenthal? John Barenthal?
I don't think
I've seen him a couple
Seen him at
times.
Deer
yeah.
Deer Lodge a lot,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I was just wondering. Because I
Yeah.
think that he would dig this.
Yeah, my biggest focus right now is just to finish the album, and then I need to kind of get some more stuff on the calendar. But like I said, it's just more about finding more quality places, more versus just
Yeah,
playing
I
for
know.
people eating steak.
Working smarter rather than harder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just it's a grind, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it's good money, but fuck, it's a grind.
Yeah, we got lucky because we played at the Ventura Music Hall a few weeks ago, and we opened for Whitey Morgan, who's he's becoming a pretty big country artist. I think he's from Michigan originally. But that was really fun. It was nice to play a venue that felt legit, where you have people that are professional working with you, doing sound and lighting and the whole nine. That's the dream right there. It's just to show up and plug in and play. All the other details, it's like That
Not
stresses
Joe.
me
Joe
out.
has to set up his whole fucking kid.
Dude, it's crazy. Now.
I know.
I used to just roll up with my,
I know.
with
He
my,
used to
with
do-
my guitar and amplifier. All right, man.
Now
He
he's
used
like,
to-
Now I'm like,
5 minutes
oh,
before
fuck,
it's
man.
time to go on, he's with his
roll up.
he rolls up with
His
his
jean
jean jacket.
Yeah.
and his
Going
hoodie.
on.
It's too hot for
Stomps
me.
out his cigarette, flicks it away, plugs in.
He just walks through it, and then
There
he
it
just
goes.
starts.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's exactly how it happened.
Oh wow.
I mean, you guys are gonna look this song up after we leave, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
I'm gonna listen to it all the way home.
I've listened. When I first started listening to the song, I probably listened to it like 1,000 times in a row. Because they were like doing clips of it, like with just how like TikTok is or
Yeah.
Instagram. They're just using everything with the clap. Well, thank you guys, Joe, Katie. Like, thank
Yeah, thanks
Thank
for
you.
having
thank you,
us.
the whole team.
Thank you. Appreciate
Um,
it.
This
Dude.
is Todd Wider, by the way. He's from Ojai, and this is Andrew Kraka.
I love your picking style too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Dude, he's got double inputs in that Taylor. Never seen
I'm
that.
only using.
Oh, is that what it's? Is that what it is?
Well,
'Cause it
well,
sounds
he-
a
well,
lot
well, he
clean
has- he
inside
has
here.
two.
He's
I
just
got,
really-
I got a little bit of zhuzh.
He's
on
also
it.
just-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it. I didn't. You bamboozled me.
It's all trade secret. You know.
You shouldn't
Can't
I didn't
talk
know you
about it.
had that going on. I thought it
Yeah.
was just straight from there.
He's just really good.
I just got a
so-
little bit of delay, a little bit of tremolo on it.
I mean, it was just like real crisp.
Thank
You
you.
know what I mean?
Thanks,
And
man.
but that's still you still have to strum it.
Yeah.
She writes really fun songs to play on. So yeah, I like
I have my eyes on you guys. You guys are very intriguing, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you guys so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate
Where can people find you?
Instagram is Katie Lee Music, and then on Spotify, Katie Lee, Apple Music, everywhere you stream. And it's Leigh, the proper way of spelling Lee.
the fancy way.
Hell yeah. She's not Asian, dude. It's not Lee. She's not gonna come with a roundhouse.
I might.
This is the shitty jokes again. Dafu, any Crips? Oh. All right. Fade to black. The crowd goes ape shit, and we are out of here. As it's in Canada. Peace out.